So let's rank the 10 films that I hope to see in the second half of 2024. I know I saw all the 10 films I wanted to see in the first half of the year. Now let's hope for the best I can do it again. Here it is. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, back with another ranking, and this time I'm going to be bringing to you my ranking of the 10 films that I hope to see in the second half of 2024. I've done it with the first 10 for the first half. Let's see if I can do it again for the second half. I've ranked 10 films. This was kind of tough though, but just bear with me. This is my decision. I will not include streaming films. I will mention films I am looking forward to streaming on streaming services like Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, which will be coming up on Netflix, as well as My Spy, the Eternal City, which will be on Prime Video. There'll be plenty of others. Now, here are some honorable mentions. These films didn't make it. Twisters. This barely came close, but I changed my mind at the last minute. Let's see. Okay. Beetlejuice. And let's see, I'm trying to go as quick as I can. Piece by Piece. Gladiator 2, if they do that. If that's really coming, I'd like to believe that. Moana 2, Craven the Hunter, if that really comes up, and The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. Excuse me. Now, some horror films I can't go see, but I'll give honorable mentions to those. Alien Romulus, Maxine. Let's. Oh, what was I? What else was coming out? That was horror. I was thinking, champ. I think I forgot one. Sorry, my paper slipped. Well, I know Terrifier 3 would also be one of them. If I missed one, I apologize. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give you my rankings. So, if you're ready, let's start this ranking. Sit back, relax, and here we go. Coming in at number 10, please don't hate me for having this film on my ranking. That film is none other than Transformers 1. Now, this is going to be a new anime prequel movie from Paramount Animation. Yeah, I know people are starting to be mixed on this film, and I understand and what have you. But look, we got a good voice acting cast, you know. We got Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Scarlett Johansson, King and Michael Key, for crying out loud. I know we may not have the voice cast of the original series, and that's understandable as well. Not even Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, who of course Chris Hemsworth's doing that character. Of course, this is just the Autobots and the Decepticons going under their actual names before they even become characters like Optimus Prime and Megatron, what have you. Anyway, that I've seen the trailer and it looks nice. I hope for the best this will do pretty well. I mean, the Transformers franchise did make a little bit of a comeback with Rise of the Beast last year. I hope for the best this does well too. Maybe. This film opens September 20th. Oh, P.S. One other thing. If by any chance any of these movies get postponed, not to worry. I will pick a replacement film to be put in its place. Okay? It could be one of the honorable mentions. Let's just stay tuned and we'll hope for the best. Okay? Now, coming in at number 9 is Despicable Me 4. Yes, this is the next installment of Despicable Me after it has been 7 years since we last heard from the grown up version of Gru. Yes, but it's the sixth overall installment if you count the two Minions films, including the Minions Rise of Gru, which that was pretty big and what have you. Well, we can't guarantee this. This has already gotten some mixed response, especially from Rotten Tomatoes. Anyway, we're not too far away from this film. After seeing the film, I am going to say this looks like it'll be okay. I mean, anyway, it follows villain Maxime Lamal and his girlfriend Valentina seeking revenge on Gru and his family, including his baby son, as they, well, putting them into relocation for their protection, where they meet their new neighbors. In a way to even the odds, Gru and his minions ally with Poppy, the daughter of their new neighbors, the Prescotts. Well, I'll hope for the best. This will turn out good and what have you. I mean, the third film was fun and what have you. Not quite close to as good as the first two in a way. We'll hope for the best. This will do well. If this does well, I mean, you saw how Inside Out 2 just more recently opened strong. Will this be only strong? I can't guarantee you. Anyway, we just have a week. We're not too far away from this. This opens July 3rd, so it's just another week and a half to go for this one. And coming in at number 8 is Harold and the Purple Crayon. Now, this is going to be, well, a live action anime fantasy comedy flick based on the popular children's book of the same name that came out in 1955. It'll star Zachary Levi in the titular role as a grown up version of Harold, along with Lil Rel Howery, Jermaine Clement, Tanya Reynolds, and Zoe Deschanel. Now, actually, this film serves as a sequel to the original book, where after the adventurous Harold grows up with his magical purple crayon, he draws himself off the book's pages and into the physical world. He finds that he has a lot to learn about real life. From what I've seen in the previews of this, I am going to say this looks like it'll be fun. I think it'd be worth giving it a shot. I mean, Zachary Levi was good in the Shazam films. Why not this one? I'll hope for the best that this turns out well. I mean, not sure if it'll be as big as If was, but who knows? Anyway, this film opens August 2nd. I hope for the best. It does pretty good. Next up at number 7 is The Wild Robot. Now, this is DreamWorks Animation's newest attempt, fresh off their recent hit of Kung Fu Panda 4 earlier this year. They're deciding to give us a new sci-fi survival drama adventure film based on the book series of the same name. Yes, this is another book-based film. Anyway, it'll have Lupita Nyong'o as Roz, aka the title character, along with a big all-star cast that includes Pedro Pascal, Kit Connor, Bill Nye, Stephanie Sue. I'm sorry, my mistake. Mark Hamill and Catherine O'Hara. Anyway, it follows the journey of a robot, Rosam Unit 7134, ROS for short, that is shipwrecked on an uninhabited island and must learn to adapt to the harsh surroundings, gradually building relationships with the animals on the island, becoming the adoptive parent of an orphaned gosling, according to what DreamWorks says. Well, this looks like it'll be good. After seeing its new trailer, I think it's going to be worth looking into. The film opens September 27th. Next up at number 6 is Borderlands. Now, this, of course, is a sci-fi action comedy flick, which will, which of course is based on the video game series of the same name. I played 3 out of the 4 games that came out. Now, I've got to say, this looks like it's going to be fun. Although I think some fans are going to be disappointed since the MPA has given this film a PG-13 rating instead of an R rating, which makes it director Eli Roth's second non-R-rated film next to The House with a Clock in its walls, which reminds me that he'll be reuniting with one of the stars of that film, Jack Black, who voices the robot Claptrap. It also stars Cate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, Jamie Lee Curtis, Ariana Greenblatt, and others. Yeah. Anyway, now this, of course, is about Lilith, an infamous outlaw with a mysterious past who reluctantly returns to her home planet of Pandora to find the missing daughter of the universe's most powerful ASOB, Atlas, and forms an alliance with an unexpected team including Roland, Tiny Tina, Krieg, Tannis, and Claptrap. And they must battle alien monsters and dangerous bandits to find and protect the missing girl who may hold the key to unimaginable power. The fate of the universe could be in their hands, but they'll be fine for something more, each other. Well, since it liked Roth's last film, which was Thanksgiving, I know that was R rating, but since this is PG-13, let's hope for the best this does well. And if not, there's always a chance Roth will give us an R-rated director's cut of this. Maybe. But let's not jump too far ahead of ourselves yet. The film opens August 9th, and coming in at number 5 is Wicked. Now, this film will be directed by J.M. Chu. It's, of course, an adaptation of the musical flick of, well, the stage musical of the same name, and the first of a two-part adaptation. This was also known as Wicked Part 1, but it's Wicked for now. Of course, being based on the stage musical of that name, which in turn was based on the 1995 novel of the same name, and characters from, of course, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. This features a big cast, including Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, along with Michelle Yeoh, Jeff Goldblum, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan Slater, Marissa Bode in her film debut, Peter Dinklage, and a host of others. This looks to be good. Of course, this was largely before Dorothy Gale's arrival from Kansas, and the plot follows green-skinned Elphaba and her path to ultimately becoming the Wicked Witch of the West, alongside an unlikely friendship and later rivalry with a classmate who later becomes Glinda the Good. Oh man, this looks like it's going to be a really, really good movie. I hope for the best this will do well. Some YouTubers says this is due to be another film it's doomed. Look, don't mind them. They're just getting way too far ahead of themselves. I think this will pull in some moolah without much trouble. I hope. Anywho, film opens November 27th. Next at number 4 is Joker Folie à Deux, which this is another musical film. It's a romantic psychological thriller and sequel to Joker from 2019. Todd Phillips will be returning to direct this film from a screenplay he co-wrote with Scott Silver, and Joaquin Phoenix returns to the role to play the titular character, along with Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. It also has Zazie Beetz reprising her role as, well, her role from the previous film as well. What was that again? Sophie Drummond, the single mother and Arthur's former neighbor. Whoops. This will also have Brendan Gleeson and Catherine Keener. Boy, oh boy. Now, I've been reading some stuff about this. Anyway, after he murdered Murray Franklin live on TV in the first film, Arthur Fleck is incarcerated in Arkham State Hospital, where he meets Harleen Quinzel, and they fall madly in love and experience musical madness through their shared delusions. While Fleck's followers start a movement to free him from Arkham, ultimately giving rise to the Clown Prince of Crime's criminal empire. This film is due to have some popular tunes and what have you. Not sure what though. I'll just have to find out when this film comes out October 4th. We'll see what happens. Next up at number 3, here's another comic book flick. And even though this was loosely based on the DC Comics character. So number 3 happens to be a Marvel character. And that film will be Venom: The Last Dance. Yes, intended to be the sequel to the two films and fifth film in Sony Spider-Man universe from Sony. Tom Hardy returns as a Brock and the titular character alongside Chiwetel Ejiofor, Juno Temple, Reese Ifans, Peggy Lou, Alana Bach, and Stephen Graham. In this film, Brock and Vim are on the run from both of their worlds. Yeah. And I've got to say, after seeing its trailer, I think it's going to be awesome. Well, maybe. I don't mind it. I mean, it can be a bit of a mixed bag and what have you, but even so, I really will think that this film will definitely be worth looking into and hopefully rejuvenate this franchise. And I hope this will do much better than Man Web, and hopefully this will give Sony Spider-Man universe a chance to redeem itself. I hope. But anyway, like I said, it looks like it's gonna be good. I especially like that clip where, well, Venom's symbiote power takes over that horse in the end of the first trailer. So again, I hope for the best this will do well. The last film did pretty well. Let's see if this one will do. This will open a few weeks later after Joker Folie à Deux will. It'll open October 25th. Now for the final two, now though I usually wouldn't put a movie from the last month of the year, but I'll do it just this once. But if something goes wrong, if it gets postponed, I'll try and fix this ranking up, and I'll tell you what comes up and what will take over its place. So coming in at number 2 is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yes. The Blue Speedster from the world of Sega is back again. Jeff Fowler is back to direct. We will have Ben Schwartz back as the voice of the title character, along with James Marsden and Tika Sumpter, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, once again voicing Tails, Lee Majdoub, and Idris Elba, once again voicing Knuckles, plus Jim Carrey. Yes, he's been confirmed to return from the previous films, with Keanu Reeves joining the cast as the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes. Oh, and if you haven't seen the Knuckles miniseries that came to Paramount Plus not so long ago, I would recommend you look into that. It was pretty fun. I liked it. I know I didn't review it, but it was good though. Anyway, I don't know too much about it, and though I should have also said, well, though I need to see a trailer for this and why for this to qualify, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here anyway. But I'm gonna hope for the best. This is when Sonic and his team are about to encounter Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, who is resulting from a secret government program called Project Shadow. If you recall, in the coda from the previous film, well, maybe not coda, the mid-credit scene. So anyway, the film opens December 20th. Unfortunately, that's the same day we're going to expect Mufasa the Lion King to come. So I wish this film the best of luck. Believe me, Disney's sure to clobber this. Now, if you guys can give Sonic enough power to speed past this photorealistic takes on various animals talking and what have you. Alright? Let's hope for the best. So, with all that done, the number one film I hope to see in, well, and probably will definitely see in the second half of 2024 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yep, this is going to be the big one. Definitely. Finally, after it has been 6 years since we last heard from the Merc with a Mouth, he's finally making a comeback into the MCU, and actually the first time an MCU film gets an R rating by the MPA. Ryan Reynolds will be back as the titular character, along with Hugh Jackman once again reprising his role as Wolverine after it's been 7 years since we heard from him in Logan. Anyway, also we have several others. In this film, the TVA, the Time Variance Authority, you may know from the the Loki series from Disney Plus, pulls Deadpool from his quiet life and sets him on a mission with Wolverine that will change the history of the MCU. Wow. Yes. Of course, this will take place after the events of the first film. And what can I say? This could really be the biggest thing to happen since Avengers Endgame. Maybe not. Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves yet. But it could happen. Anyway, I've already seen previews of this. This looks like it's going to be a fun film. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I like the first two Deadpools. Most of the Wolverine solo films were good. Logan was the best one of them. You don't want to take my word for it. It was good. Anyway, Deadpool and Wolverine, I know this will really put the MCU back on the map. Big time. I hope this will do better than the Marvels did after it had a humiliating run at the box office last year. The film opens July 26th. Of course, we're just a month away from that. So there you go. There's the 10 films I hope to see in the second half of 2024. What did you think of this ranking? What are some of the films you're looking forward to seeing in the second half of 2024, which are July to December? Well, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow and make the views grow. Next time, I'll be bringing to you my mini reviews vid on Monkey Man, Trigger Warning, and Hitman. Look forward to seeing that. So if you like this, you may want to consider checking out my reviews for, well, for three of the films that I have, three films from the first half of this year that I've seen that I really have come to enjoy. In the upper left-hand corner is, and they're all spoiler-free, the upper left-hand corner is my review of Dune Part 2. The upper right-hand corner is my review of a film that didn't quite do, well, may not have done so well, but I still liked it anyway, The Fall Guy. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my recent spoiler-free review of what has now become the big film of the year now, Inside Out 2. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.